Hello everybody and welcome back. We are back to Destiny 2. We're going to try and continue the original game's storyline. God, the Snickers ad hurts my ears. I did not know there was a Snickers ad playing. I apologize. But we're back. We have saved the three leaders of the Guardians, Zavala, Cade 6, and can't remember the other one's name? Sorry? Not that she's any less important, she just didn't really stand out as much as the other two did. What is her name? Her name is Ikora. I was gonna say Io, but Io is the name of the planet. It's Ikora. So Zavala, Cade 6, and Ikora. We have rescued all three. They are back. We have the Guardian leader trifecta. We are heading to the farm, a refugee camp set up during the Red War for Guardians and non-Guardians alike on the outskirts of the EDZ. Don't ask me how I know all this. I'm just that good. It wasn't your doing, it's the ads Twitch puts up for people, and they were trying to appeal to gamers by having an almost empty health bar. So, it took me all the way until today, which is like our third Destiny 2 stream, maybe our fourth one, to realize that I had my camera over on the left corner originally, and every other time I've played, and it dawned on me today that I've been covering up all of the important stuff. You can't see any of my skills, you can't see when my grenades are ready to throw, and my throwing knife is ready to throw. You don't know what's going on. So I moved my camera over to the other side so you guys can actually see what's happening. My busted up old beaten up ship. A piece of junk. I teleported inside this dude, who has a dude inside him. It was the trifecta of dudes. So how are you doing tonight, Voss? Thanks for joining the stream. Nice to see you. Sorry again about the Snickers ad.
Yes?
Being so loud. Feeling confident, Guardian, you'll learn fast that survival isn't just about skill. Having friends who'll cover your blind spots and pinch is crucial if you're going to hunt big game. Hawthorne offers challenges, consumables, XP. Gather your fire team and take on the Leviathan.
Remember that
I have no
base around the
interest.
way? One of Gaul's buddies runs it. Bloodguard by the name of Thumos.
At least not yet.
We know he's got access to the Almighty. So you crash the base, steal Thumos' ship,
Okay.
use it to sneak aboard the Almighty,
Okay.
and shut it down before it can blow up our sun.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Put Thumos down while you're at it.
Ooh, our
When
first
you give
boss
the signal,
fight.
we move on the city. Take it back. Gotta say, I really didn't think you'd come back from your interplanetary jaunt, much less with the Vanguard by your side. Look at us.
What are you trying to
Red
say?
Legion doesn't stand a chance.
Trying to say you didn't expect me to come back because you thought I was weak? Is that it? Huh? We have a new plan. The Vanguard will lead a host of lightless guardians. Oh, that's not good. If they die, they're dead for good. On a counter-offensive against the occupied city, hoping to free the Traveler. Meanwhile, you must disable the Almighty's sun-killing superweapon before it can destroy the entire solar system. Sounds kind of important, not gonna lie. To approach the Almighty undetected, steal the personal ship of Thumos the Unbroken, one of Gaul's chosen Bloodguard. Forget, are you playing a Warlock? I am not. I am playing what I believe is a Hunter
Bye.
class in this game. I think that's what it is.
Deborah.
So new mission, Payback. Let's do Payback. Where's Payback? Payback. We're getting Payback. We're gonna go get some payback. It's kind of like when someone pays you, and then you owe them, so then you have to pay them back. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're giving them what we're owed. We owe them, which is their payback. I don't know if that's clear enough yet. Payback. It's loading. It's coming. It's coming. Legacy campaigns. That would have been a good thing to tell people at the beginning of the game.
Guardian, you've got a tough road ahead.
Yes,
So I'm
Zavala?
sending in a holiday with something special.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa. How special are we talking here?
Just keep moving. Storm the facility and board that Cabal carrier.
Okay.
No matter the cost, we must get to the Almighty.
Got it. Zavala. You're the boss. He's not actually the boss. I'm totally the boss. I'm the one who makes everything happen around here. I just let him keep playing his game and making him think he's the boss.
So, Zavala, I gotta ask you something. When you told our Guardian friend here, and I quote, I need Cade, did you, by any chance, happen to maybe cry?
Holiday.
I love
What's your
Nathan
steps?
Fillion. He's so funny.
Let the record show. No denial.
Still a couple clicks out, Commander.
They definitely picked the right person to do the voice for that character for sure. Come on, I can't aim worth crap tonight. Oh, hey there, big guy. Alright, get a different gun. Wasting time. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting those headshots. Those headshots we'd so desperately feed off of. I'm stuck. So Voss, have you been playing more Borderlands? Just you get in there? There we go. There we go. I know it's kind of hard. Those steps, they can be a doozy. This handgun is very slow. Catch. Oh, he had a shield. What a punk. I love that throwing knife, though. That's still my favorite move of the whole game.
Heads up.
You got us a tank?
You got them a tank? How come I never got a tank?
You know you just break it.
Get a tank. And there are so many similarities to Halo. It's not a bad thing. Press and hold E to lock onto targets. Got it. Can I blow those up? Yep, sure can. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I had no idea it had that kind of firepower. Oh, that's awesome. Goodness. You're all dead. Goodbye. That's awesome. Destroy. 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 Can I just shoot that? Kind of. Didn't really work. Oh, one hit. Man, my tank takes way more than one hit. You guys suck. Destroy. Destroy. I'm like pretty much unstoppable at this point. Famous last words. Watch me die in like 5 seconds.
Holler my way if you need another one of these armored beauties. Any more where that came from?
Oh, so I get nothing, and they get as many as they want. I see how it is.
Yep. You're so dead. Holy cow, what is shooting me? I mean, I would assume it's not completely invincible, so it has to have some limitations, like it's going to die eventually. I don't see any kind of health bar, and if I do see a health bar, I don't see it going down at all. So I think we're pretty safe. Hey, someone's behind us. tricky. We're all dead. I hope you know that. Hope you've accepted your fate. Oh, I think I see the health bar now. And we're almost dead. My bad. Oh. Oh, yeah, just drive right into that. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. This is fine. Now, if one to want to get out of the tank for some reason, how would one do that? Oh, got it. Just the jump button. Hey, I left a bunch of those behind. I should have gone back and got them. Too late now. Get a new tank. Just materializes out of nowhere. Future tech, it just combines atoms out of nowhere and just becomes a tank. Hey, die. Punk, I ain't playing. Shoot my tank, see what happens to you. And this level's really easy. It's like you're unstoppable the entire time. Get out to pick that up, whatever it is. Oh, nothing I needed. Bye-bye. 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 Now where am I going? I'm apparently backwards. There we go. Alright. Now we're forwards.
Don't think we're going to be able to shoot our way through that.
What do you mean? We can shoot through it. Watch.
Should be nearby.
Oh, I have to get out? That's boring. Don't give me an unstoppable tank, then tell me to get out of it. That's lame. Yeah, I get my tanks here. That's not what I'm looking for, map. Show me my objective. "'Tis this way," said the map. Ha 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 ha, you guys suck. Catch an exploding knife to the face. I scare easily. Alright, now. Nothing to worry about. Just a big fat juggernaut. Oh, I see it. It's the big hologram looking thing. Ghost, you can use this. Oh, I didn't even need Ghost. Look at that.
Heads up! That carrier's spinning up its engines. You might want to pick up the pace.
Open the door so I can get my tank.
He has what you need to infiltrate the Almighty.
Ah, my tank. Come to me, tank. Come to me. Together we will be tanky. Ooh, I got chest armor. Mythos hack 4.1 chest armor of all things. Okay, let's get our bearings back here. The top half was not lined up with the bottom half. You're dead. That dude was already half dead. What the heck? You guys suck, man. Get better tanks. Get a tank like mine. It's cool.
Of course the Red Legion have tanks too.
Oh, that's their tank. What is this? Like their version of the Ghost from Halo? Oh god. That took a wallop. Run! Back up! Back up! We're gonna die! Okay, on closer inspection, apparently they do have decent tanks. My bad. Oh no! Battery life is critical on the following device. Come on, mouse, don't die on me.
Well, they've retracted the bridge. We're not going to be able to cross that gap.
Oh, your super tank can't fly? Oh.
A super tank can't fly, and what are we gonna do? Apparently my super tank is also on the brink of death. Up here. Run this way. We might end up having to play this with the Xbox controller in a minute because it just came up with a warning on my computer saying my mouse is almost dead. Who knows? I might actually be a better aim with the controller, to be honest. What the heck? What is that? It never stops. Oh god. Got him.
That should give us a way across.
What should? I don't know what I was looking at. This? Oh. This, apparently.
So, if it wasn't to give me a tank, why did you send our favorite guardian to find me?
Your high-risk, high-reward combat maneuvers can be effective and inspirational.
Well, yeah, but with a tank, they could be like 1,000,000 times more inspirational.
I had to go get my Xbox controller in case my mouse dies. With the tank, I could be like 1,000,000 times more inspirational. I don't deny that. He does make a good point. Tanks are very inspirational. They inspire destruction of your enemies. Mine's about to die though. Ah, get out! Go for the big guys first. Oh god! No! Leave me alone! I will not fail this day. I have a sword. Attack! Oh god! I took him down with a sword. Ooh. Oh, I can drive theirs. That's cool. It is like the ghost from Halo. It's exactly like it. Oh, it's about to die. Psych, he's about to die, more like it. Haha. Got him. I do love that sword, that's pretty awesome. Love how you just refresh your tank. One dies, you just go grab another one. I don't know why I'm hitting that thing. It targeted it like I'm supposed to be hitting it. Oh, it was stuff behind it. I gotcha. Sitting here trying to shoot a wall for no reason. I get it. It's just like the tank game on, or the tank levels in Halo. You just kind of strafe back and forth while you're unloading hell on everything. Trying to see what all's destructible, because some of these platforms fall apart when you shoot them. That's kind of cool. Back up. Direct hit. We're getting toasted. We're getting roasted and toasted. Yikes, get out! Oh god. Revolver of Death. Didn't really do much. Oh, we might be screwed. I don't think my sword's gonna take down a tank. I guess I could. I don't know. Ah, I missed. Oh god, run! Why did I get rid of a shot? Why did I get rid of a rocket launcher to use a sword anyway? That was kind of a... Might have been a bad idea in hindsight. Oh boy. My light faded away. 1 death for 129 kills isn't bad though, I don't think. Oh, we have to go all the way back here? What the heck? Good start, good start. Priority targets, priority targets. See if we can get the tank to come after us while we're hiding behind this pillar so we don't have to go out in the open. I'm missing him. There we go. I hit him a couple times. There we go. There we go. Take some cheap shots while they can't hit us. Oh god! So much for can't hit us. What the heck is hitting us? Oh, there's more than one tank? Are you kidding me? Why is it aiming up so high? That's not where I'm aiming. Stop aiming up. There we go. Ooh. Got one. Where'd the other one go? What the heck? Alright, we're still in this. We're still in this. Come on, where is he? Making his way across. Making his way across. Come on. I will not fail again. I cannot. The world is counting on me. Oh god. I forgot all about you guys. I was too focused on the tank. Where is he? Where is he? I lost him. Oh! Hello. Oh, he's right there. Get him before he gets us. Get him. Got him. The other two guys go. We're right here. There they are. They're like all huddled around the tank, like, save us. Oh, I got a new weapon. Tank's worthless. It's dead. Leave it behind.
We're almost out of the tunnels and coming up on the carrier.
Mm-hmm.
Good. The only thing standing between you and the Almighty is Thumos the Unbroken.
Ah,
He's a
yes.
blood god, one of Gaul's chosen.
Thumos, of
Die
course.
for him. Why don't you help them with that?
course, good old Thumos. I should have known. I have no idea who Thumos is. Maybe I should have taken the tank just for speed's sake. That's pretty cool looking. Coming up on a massive ship.
They're shielding the carrier.
No! I know what to do with the shielded carrier. Summon a frickin' tank, that's what.
Wait, see those generators? We need to take them out if we're going to board that carrier.
Oh yeah, oh god. Get control of this thing. There we go. Where? Where's the generator? Say so, please. Get him! Stop moving, please. Thank you. Would you just die? What the heck? Die! Good lord. Oh, it's so
One
dead.
generator down.
Yeah. I gotta go under. Under! Get the generators! Take out the shields and board the carrier! You're dead. We'll get it, we'll get it. Holy cow, lots of guys. Ooh, I'm bad. I'm bad aim. I'm bad aim. I'm a bad aim. I'm a bad aim. I deserve all of this. Good lord, get off me. Makes me wonder the whole time I've been in this tank how many cool things I've just left
Keep that carrier on the ground.
behind because I haven't been able to pick it up because I'm in the tank. Missiles up the tailpipe. Got it. Is that the tailpipe? I don't think that's the tailpipe. Oh, tank versus tank. Again. Die, please. Thank you. Alright, get to the tailpipe. We need to shove missiles up its tailpipe.
Carrier's grounded.
We need to give it the red hot boom boom up the hole.
Good work. And Kate,
That's what they said.
after this is over, I'll talk to Holiday about your tank.
Oh, I missed you too, buddy.
Kate is definitely my favorite character by far. Alright, so what's next? So we stop them from taking off. We're going to find Thumos the Unbroken inside the carrier. And take the key codes he carries by any means necessary. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta go into our inventory, check out our new stuff. That's junk. It's junk. Destroy it. I don't ever want to see it again. How do I make it show my helmet? Is there a way to do that? Like, that's cool looking. And what that does. What? I can get mods on my stuff? I never knew that. That's pretty cool that you can mod your stuff. How am I just now finding all this stuff out? 788, that's about, ooh, 801, even better. Yeah. 801, nice, nice. What? I want fire energy though. I guess I should keep the ones I have. So I need the fire energy. 798, 791. Go down a little bit to get fire energy. Works for me. I don't even know if that's how that works. I'm just guessing. Sword. I kind of want to keep the sword. It is pretty cool. But maybe a rocket launcher would be more suitable for what I'm fighting. Go with the rocket launcher just because I feel like I'm gonna... Wait, well, we're fighting a boss. One-on-one. Maybe a sword will work in our favor. Sniper rifle. Sniper rifle. Honestly, I have no idea what any of these energy things mean. So we're just gonna go with fusion rifle? No, we're gonna stick with the sniper rifle. Ballyhoo. Holy cow. I mean, gotta try it, right? Submachine gun, why not? My power level went higher. I am so powerful. Like, you can't sell this stuff in this game, right? You just destroy it. Just like dismantle it for parts. Guess so, we're gonna hope that's the case, because I'm dismantling all of it. Just to free up some inventory, if that's even how this game works. I don't know if you get unlimited inventory or what. In case you can't tell, I don't really know a whole lot about this game. Don't need 2 grenade launchers, that's just silly. Don't need 2 rocket launchers, that's just silly too. Alright, I think we've freed up enough space. Just in case we pick up some cool boots. I don't want to lose my fire energy. It's tempting, but I don't know what it will do to me. I got something cool. It made a cool sound. Alright, we get it. We freed up all of our inventory space. Now, on to the next one. Where we are going to find Thermos. Thermos, the strong and powerful. How's everybody doing? Doing good, I hope. Doing good. What is that? The live is on Mars. Milestone update. Looming threat, speak to Zavala. Things are happening and I have no idea what it means. Milestone update. The Trials of Osiris. Milestone update. The Trials of Osiris.
Here we go. We're in the carrier.
So now I have a submachine gun instead of a pistol. That's pretty cool.
Your target is Thumos the Unbroken, one of Gaul's chosen.
Thermos.
The key codes to his ship are your ticket to the Almighty. Hawthorne had a run-in with him while you were off planet.
Oh yeah?
They're known as the
She didn't
Bloodguard
kill
for
him?
a reason.
She
I tell you to be
worthless?
careful,
What's going on?
but that didn't help the last team I sent out.
Oh, I see.
Find the commander,
Apparently she just
and you'll
failed.
find Thumos the Unbroken.
I understand.
And you'll break him.
And then he'll just be Thermos. They used to be unbroken, but now broken very much. On guard. I regret getting rid of my pistol. My pistol was way better. Oh, now we're gonna be using the sniper a lot in this level. Except we won't, because we only have 8 bullets for it. Lesson learned, don't change from the pistol. God, this gun sucks compared to my pistol. The game made it sound like it was going to be such a good trade-off because it was so much more powerful. I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh, hide. Die, please. Die. Die. I'm gonna die. I regret not bringing my pistol. Can I change? Oh, God. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Alright. Can we change? Yes, we can. Cool. Give me my pistol back. That gun sucks. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's more of what I'm used to. Come on. Poke your head out. Come on. Get him. I missed. We're bringing the fight to them. Oh, I can't get up there. Oh, I can. Nice. See, that's much better than the machine gun. The machine gun sucks. Catch. Hey, no fair. Don't use a shield. That's cheap. His head's smoking. Excuse me? Excuse me, I just want to speak to you. I just had a special message to give to you. War Beast, if you could just form an orderly line, please. Thank you. Die! Dang it. Oh, you're so dead, dude.
The bridge should be above us. Let's find a console and dig up the schematics.
Okay. This looks like a console. Let's dig up the schematics. Do your thing, Ghost, and step on it. We're in a hurry.
Okay, I've got the map. Let's find Thupos.
Okay. Storm the command deck. Oh, I'm storming the hell out of it. I've never seen this command deck stormed as well as I'm about to storm it. Oh, I almost didn't make it.
Careful out there.
Storming,
the team I
storming.
lost to Thumos, they were good people.
Storming, storming,
Some of my
storming.
Our Guardian can handle it, Hawthorne.
It's what we do.
It's what you did. Last I checked, without the light,
Oh.
you and me,
Oh.
not so different.
Just talking smack to our own people. What the heck? What's up with that? I guess the Guardians aren't her people.
Door's
She's
sealed.
just a regular person.
Look around. There's always another way in.
I hear you. Just break stuff.
Wish I could be out there
Works
with
for
you.
me.
Pull the trigger myself. For my team.
Your time will come, Hawthorne.
I'm counting on it.
Excuse me? Oh, I didn't want to come down yet. I wanted to sneak. Catch! So stupid, they always catch it. You're so dumb. Gladiator? Who told you were a gladiator? Doesn't seem very gladiator-like to me. Died pretty quick. Oh god, something's glowing. Oh, your head's gone. I thought that was like a giant mech's legs. I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I realized it's just a machine. No, 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 no. Just keep shooting me. It's really not doing much. Oh, wrong button. Oh well. Now we do this. Got him. Where'd that big guy go? With the gold name. Right there. Get him. Oh wow, he died easy. Give me my loot. So dead. So far, so good. Sneaking into the enemy
Almost to the
ship.
hangar.
By now, Thumos will know you're coming for it. Expect a welcoming party in there.
Holiday, are you in range for an assist?
Swinging back around. Gotta shake a couple of these red uglies off my tail first.
Oh boy. Oh, mid-air headshot, nice. Red uglies off my tail. That doesn't seem very nice. They have feelings, you know? Just because they're our enemies doesn't mean we have to debase ourselves to name calling. Catch! So dumb. I'll never get tired of that throwing knife move, that's so cool. I'm burning. I'm burning alive. Come on, one more shot. Gosh dang it. No scope. Scope. That was a bad idea. Wowzers. Hello? Open the hangar door, please.
Someone order backup?
Yeah, like 10 minutes ago. Jeez. Oh, that's awesome.
Don't leave the door open if you don't want me coming in.
So that's a Cora, right? I'm trying to remember all the names. What the heck is going on over here? Oh god. So much stuff happening. Catch! Can I like shoot your arm or something? Like give me something to hit. Damn it. I don't want to waste that. He's like, how did my shield fail me? Nobody ever thinks about going around it. Oh, they have weak points on their backs. That's interesting. A lot of explosions.
All right, Guardian. I've done my part. Now go take care of Thumos for us.
Will do. I'll take care of Thermos. He won't be staying cold, and I messed that up. I was gonna have a cool one-liner about his name being Thermos. He won't be staying warm once I'm done with him. He'll be ice cold in the ground. There we go. Got it. Nailed the one-liner. Could use some work. Not gonna lie, could use some work. Try to get my smack talk back. Catch! Oh, you didn't catch. You're the only smart one. Ooh, a new helmet. What? I just got blown up by something. Epic boss fight. Oh yeah, epic boss fight. Me and Thermos. Nope. Thermos, you're almost dead already. You suck. So I'm not gonna lie, I completely forget what my third skill is. Reload. Stabby. Alright, you and me, Thermos. Come on, hit his head. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't rocket me in the sky. What is the point of that? There we go. That's what I wanted to hit, your big meaty head. Gotta get up close and personal and finish him with our sword to be cool. Gotta get that the coolness. Come on, man. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh yeah, cut him down. Cut him down.
Got the key codes, and Thumos is dead. Check and check.
He is dead.
Excellent work. Now get to the base. Find
He's so
the ship
dead.
and get
He's
to the
fat
Almighty.
too.
We're counting on you.
You did a hell of a job, guys.
So normally when the game first came out, instead of like just teleporting me out of the level, I'd have to actually walk to the next level, I guess is how it used to work. But now it just like teleports you from level to level. I'm gonna spread the word. Thermos is ice cold. Her one-liner was way better than mine. Larceny. I do like the music, it's nice. It's pumping. Steal Thumos' ship.
Thumos, the Unbroken, has a ship in that base. It's the only way we can get you onto the Almighty
You mean
undetected.
this giant
So
thing
you're going to steal it.
isn't the ship?
Flash, folks. The Fallen are on the move. Seems they didn't learn their lesson the first time.
Thought we were on the ship.
Scavenging vultures, those Fallen. Always turn up when you don't want them. Kind of like a warlock when you're... I think... No. I'm done.
So stupid. The Fallen. So now we're fighting like the Red Legion and the Fallen at the same time. Please just stop walking into the wall. This pistol's so much better than the machine gun. I don't really know how they rate the power of an item, but that machine gun sucked. Do.
There's only one ship left on the landing pads.
That must be Thumos' ship.
That
Get
must
to it
be.
before it's too
We
late.
need to get to it before it's too late. The one ship. You go this way. Gotta go back to go forward. Makes sense, trust me. Oh god! Happy I have like seemingly unlimited ammo in my pistol. I mean, I know there is a limit because it says like 10, well now it says 93. But it always seems like I get plenty more. I never really have to worry about running out. Stop moving so erratically. Killed them all, they're so easy. Oh, I hate those things. Come on, one more hit, show yourself. Launch your grenade back there. Ugh! I have like a hierarchy of enemies I don't like. Pretty much anything that flies is the first on the list. And after that, it's just free reign, anything that moves. Ammo? Ammo. Should I explore or just keep going? I guess I'll just keep going. What the heck? Catch. Thank you. Thank you for catching. Because you're all a bunch of morons. Shoot his tank, shoot his tank, shoot his tank, shoot his tank! Oh my god! Ugh. I'm gonna die! God dang it. There we go. Oh no! Wow, those things whittle me down quick. Don't do it. Oh boy. 2-for-1 sale, nice. Those things suck, man. Get off. All I heard was angry growling. Yeah, yeah. Hello. Goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. God dang it! No, 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 no! Nice. You almost got me. You almost got me. Dang, those things suck, man. Where is he? Up. Reload. There. I hate those things. They're like the only enemy in the game that actually stands a chance of killing me. Jump for it! Death from above.
Way's clear. Now let me at Thumos' ship.
Great! This is the part where you borrow it.
I get it, I get it. Where do we go? How do we borrow it? Just point me in the direction. That's the direction. Hijack that ship. The story seems to be very fast and furious in this game. I think each level only takes like 20 minutes. I get it. Protect the ship, I get it. What the heck? They're coming! They only come from one direction? That's kind of lame. I mean, good because I'm only playing by myself, but... Oh my. I can see how this could be much easier with more than one person. Oh god. Sniped you first. I wanted to kill you midair and make it cool. Hey punk. Think you're the only one with the knife around here? Catch. There's a lot of people. Oh, nice. Oh, hi there. Are you helping me? Why are you looking at them?
I don't hear dying. Still in one piece?
Unlike someone I know, they can handle hostile technology.
Hey, that teleporter was all vexy and stuff.
Silly. Wait, there's a bad guy over here. How'd that happen? What the heck? Get him! Stay away from my ghost. He's my ghost. Not your ghost, my ghost. Ah! Reload quicker. Oh, wow. Don't worry about reloading right now.
The key codes work. Finish them off and get on board.
Will do. I think they're finished off. I'm getting on board. I didn't get any cool drops or anything, though, like loot. Where's all my loot?
Our plan relies on you. Destroy the Almighty's weapons. End the threat to our world.
Is this the end of the single
While
player,
you're doing
the
that,
original
we'll get in
story?
position for the final run on the city. It's time for Gaul's last dance.
I want to dance with Gaul. You never know. It's always the big lumbering guys that surprise you with their slick dance moves. You might be classically trained. What are all these? I have no idea. Trials, raising our defenses, speak to Zavala, the live is on Mars. I don't have time for any of that. We have the last mission to do. I'm assuming this is the last mission. I could be completely wrong. But it seems very final. At least the last mission before the expansions. Then we have to decide if we want to get the expansions or if we've had enough of Destiny 2 for now.
Zavala's troops are already getting into position around the city.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't attack until we shut this thing down.
Mm-hmm.
So, ready when you are, partner.
Do we actually, like, fly the ship in the last mission and, like, blow up the core of this giant thing? Hope my mouse doesn't die. I think my headphone's telling me it's low battery, too. I guess nothing decided to charge overnight last night. That's great.
We made it. We're on the Almighty.
Good. You must find the ship's central core and disable its weapon system. Your best option will
Cannonball!
be to follow the fuel stream.
Stealth? No, we don't stealth around here. I wouldn't even know the word is stealth. Catch! Dummy. Come on, stop moving. It's because my battery's dying. I'm it's gotta be. The mouse battery's dying, so I'm missing all my headshots. If I had a pristine charged battery,
The weapon's already active.
you wouldn't even be able to see these guys before they were dead.
Not yet. You need to disconnect the link between the
I love the
Almighty and the
platforming
sun
sections of this
before it
game. It's really
disrupts
fun.
the sun's magnetic field.
And everything goes boom.
But what if we don't do it before it disrupts the sun? And our world goes boom? Or actually, I guess our world would just slowly die from lack of sun. Jeez, you want to make a challenge? God. So easy. I love this handgun. Compared to that machine gun I had earlier, this is like amazing. Machine gun just sucked. I don't really understand how the item levels work in this game, because I would assume because it had a higher item level it would be a more powerful gun, but that was not the case. Hello? Are you friendly? No, I'm going to assume since respawning is restricted, you are not friendly. Oh god! Don't do it! I kill this thing? I doubt it. Help! 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 Oh god! I'm wasting sniper ammo for no reason. These things are super easy to kill. Now I'll use my sniper. Whoop, nope. Dang it! Stupid dogs. You made me look bad. Booga booga booga. So, Courage the Cowardly Dog reference for anybody who was wondering. So dumb. So dumb. Turn your back to your enemy, see what happens. The story is very epic, and like, the environments are very theatrical and cinematic and massive in scale, but the story is also very short and very easy. But I guess that's kind of the point, is like the story is just like the introduction to the game, and then like the actual really hardcore part of the game is like all the raids and the dungeons that you go to afterwards. Kind of MMO-ish. Like, he reloads the sniper rifle so quick. Why does he take so long to reload the handgun? Like, the pistol, it takes like a day and a half to reload it. Starboard landing, the almighty. We are here, we are here, we are
Our forces are
here.
moving into position outside the city walls. Your signal will start the assault.
My
We'll get the job done,
signal.
Commander.
What was the signal again? A loud fart? Was that it? Were you guys gonna be able to hear it from down there? Oh, I get it. I have to do a really loud one. Gotcha. Okay. I'm cooking it up right now.
That tunnel over there should lead us straight to the central core.
Got it. Hey, they closed it. What? How'd they know? How'd they know? Bye-bye. Oh, for a second there, I thought I was actually running low on ammo.
Bet we can get the grinders working and clear this.
Oh, I get it. That big machine right there. It's like hard, it's like almost impossible to not know which way to go in this game, because it's like as soon as you're supposed to go a direction, they just fill that direction with enemies. So they're like, hey, by the way, this is the way you're supposed to go, where all of these bad guys are. Why is it so dark in here? Can't see anything.
It looks like the Red Legion are using the planet Mercury as fuel.
Strip mining the solar system? That's kind of
Said
impressive.
pick up something. Just had an E button to pick something up, but I lost it because I can't see anything. There we go.
That's radioactive and unstable. Don't hold on to it for too
Where
long.
am I supposed to take it? Oh. Got it. Okay. Okay. I did a thing. I'm doing more things. Okay, now the dogs are here. Just line up, one at a time. Oh, reload, quick! You're dead. Put up a valiant effort, I'll admit. That was not the weapon I thought I had out. But it was pretty cool. Got him. They're all dead. Hey, Ghost, they're all dead. Hey, Ghost. I killed them, Ghost. Now what? Now what do I do? I kill more? Okay. I love that. So it's such a flashy game. Like, the animations are really well done. The graphics are really well done. You can tell they took a lot of what they learned from the Halo series and milked it all into this. And I apologize for saying milked. Yeah, I got a knife too, bud. What about it? Think you're big and bad? You're nothing. Just a big nothing. Oh yeah, we're disabling the Almighty. Don't take that out of context. It could be seen as being very sacrilegious.
Ore tunnels are clear. We can follow the fuel to the weapon's core. These rocks. It's hard to believe that this is one of our planets ground up under our feet.
Zavala, your group is in position at the city's perimeter.
So dark.
Understood. Preparing to go radio silent. We can't give the Red Legion any warning.
There's still plenty of planet left. We'll take care of it.
Guardian, I will do all I can to protect our home.
Me too, me too. That sentence would have meant a lot more if I could actually hear it. If we do not meet again, know that I am very proud of what you have done. So touching. I thought he died. I thought he fell into the pit. Yes, run. Run, Red Legion. Know that your doom is at hand when I arrive. Did he just blow himself up? What an idiot. These guys are not the brightest tools in the cram box. You know what I mean.
So, the only way to get where we're going is...
Oh my god.
out there.
It's literally hell on earth. Oh wow. This is cool looking. This would be really cool in VR.
Stay in the shadows. The shadows!
I like how that's like what I base everything on when I play a game anymore. Is like, oh, this would be way better if it was in VR. Every single game I play anymore, that's my first thought. Oh, this would be 10 times cooler if it was in VR. Excuse me, I have to stay in the shadows by order of the ghost. By order of the Peaky Blinders. They're dumb. They didn't stay in the shadows. They should have listened. Oh! Burning. Oh, thank you, game. I hadn't realized that with molten lava raining from the skies I was burning. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I barely made it. Which way am I going? Up? Oh, I can't. I'm gonna burn. Go! This is very intense. Very cinematic. Just shoot. At this point, don't even aim. Just shoot. Shoot at everything that moves. In fact, they're all hiding. You're not supposed to hide in the shadows. That's me. That's my rule. You guys are supposed to be dumb. Okay, let's do this. Headshots for everybody. Line up and get your headshot. This is very cool. I can see how this is the ending of the game because it's very dramatic and intense. But it's not the ending of the game, it's just the ending of the original game. Still much more game to be played with the expansions. But I like how each expansion, the original game and each individual expansion has its own standalone story that has a start, middle, and end. So it's not like a huge story that's prolonged between every expansion and continues on as you play the expansions. So you can play just this base original game like I'm doing now, get a whole story from beginning to end, and kind of feel like you're not missing anything by not playing the expansions. Like, I would like...
You don't need our guidance anymore.
Oh,
If my journey
a Cora.
ends today, then I face it gladly.
Oh, they're all like putting themselves on the line, like willing to fall in battle in order to save the world. That's pretty cool. So, like I was just saying, like that's a finality to the story that, like, usually with games that have a lot of expansions, like the story doesn't have a start, middle, and end. Like you get the start of the story with the original game, then you have to wait for the expansions to get like the middle, then more expansions to get the end. Whereas it seems like this game pretty much has like its own encapsulated stories in each part. Like the original base game has its own story that you play through from start, middle to end. It has its own finality to it. Then each expansion you get has its own story with a start, middle, and a finality to it. And they do connect, obviously, because they're all the same game and it is a continuous run. But it's kind of cool that they made it that it seems like each section of the game that you buy has its own standalone experience, and you could potentially just play the base game and get a full enough experience from that alone that you're like, okay, that was a cool story, let's move on to a different game. Or if you really like the game, it gives you the option to buy more expansions and experience more stories with the same characters, which is a really cool touch on it. Because I will admit I'm enjoying the game, but I can see how the game is just the same gameplay loop over and over again, so I don't know for sure if I'm actually going to buy any of the expansions after this or not. Because it would just be more of the same, just shooting enemies to pick up loot to move on, and shoot more enemies and pick up higher powered loot to move on. But if I hear that the story gets really good, or is as good as this original story is with the expansions, I might be willing to play them just to get the story elements. Because this is a pretty cool story. I like sci-fi space stories, they're cool. And this one is one that has like a lot of weight to it. Like, there's not a single thing in the story so far that's been like really light. It's like, okay, well, everything you do, the fate of the world literally rests on your shoulders. So it's pretty cool. Like right off the bat, they made.
Hawthorne says we're reaching our insertion point, and I'm not big on goodbyes.
Oh, here, this is his speech.
So, you do what you gotta do. Make it out alive, okay? I need someone who gets my jokes.
So each one of them individually gave me a different speech to say goodbye. Or potentially goodbye, I guess. That's pretty cool. So it's like the whole story from the very beginning had a huge weight on it, where like nothing you do is light. It's all very heavy. Like, it's all a very heavy weight, a burden that you bear as the Guardian. And you're like the one that they're all relying on to save them.
We get to the weapon core.
It wasn't like a build-up from like, oh, you're nobody, and like what you're doing right now is just petty missions to like go kill 5 things and bring their skins back for no reason. It's like, okay, right off the bat, you're here, you're the only person that still has light, and you could still make a huge impact on this war that we're in with this alien race. And like right off the bat, it makes you an incredibly important character in this world, and I think that's really cool. Similar, again, to Halo. I mean, Halo was the same idea, like right from the very beginning of Halo, you are the Master Chief. You're like the last soldier that's being sent out in the war against the alien races to save everybody. Oh, I can't see anything. Oh my god. Oh my, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Hide, hide. That was very close. So honestly, I don't think enough shooters specifically, but I don't think enough games that are made in this shared realm between all of the players, MMO light type gameplay, have really meaningful, deep, heavy stories. Like, usually there's stories that are like, oh, well, you're just somebody helping everybody else and you're not that important to the grand scheme of things, whereas this story, it's like, no, you are the one. Like, you are the Master Chief kind of soldier who's just being relied on by everybody. And if you fail, then everybody fails. It's kind of cool. Joji! Joji! Just jump in! Whoa! That's cool. Holy cow. It goes on forever. What the heck? That was pretty cool. And to think I've beaten almost the entire game using just a pistol. It's the exact same way I played the Halo games. I mean, I use the sniper rifle occasionally when big enemies are there. But for some reason in first-person shooters, I usually use primarily, and the majority of the time, just my pistol.
Begging us to blow this place up.
Haha. Oh yeah. Let's get it. It's so much like Halo. Like, I keep saying that, but it really is. Like, it has a very Halo feel to it. And it makes sense because it's the same people. And that's probably one of the reasons I like it so much, is because to this day, Halo is still my favorite series of first-person shooters ever. The only other one I like as anywhere near Halo is Killzone, and I don't think they're making any more Killzone games anymore, so sadly. Those games were really fun. Especially when they added multiplayer deathmatch modes into Killzone, that was super fun. Like, I remember actually that being one of my favorite multiplayer deathmatch games out there because it had a throwing knife. The same way this game has the throwing knife I like so much. Then Call of Duty added tomahawks. Something about a throwing melee weapon is just really exciting. It's interesting. It's like newer because it hasn't been in shooting games forever. Like most of the things in shooting games have been there forever. Like, it's just the same stuff reiterated over and over again.
The thermal exchangers. Take them out and the weapon will overheat.
Yeah, yeah. We would take them out, yeah. Am I even shooting the right thing? What?
The vents are blocking our shots. Wait for them to open.
Okay. I get it. Kind of. Yeah? Open. Open sesame. Open sesame, yeah. Got one. Thank you, ghosts. I already said it, Jinx. Holy explosions. Where's the other one? It's over here. Supercharge! I wish I could just drive one of these all the time. I'm about to die. Because I accidentally ran into an explosive. Where is the interceptor spawn? Oh, don't keep doing that. If I die, it's 100% my own fault from running into the explosive barrels constantly. This is awesome. It's very much like the last levels of Halo. You always end a Halo game in a warthog or a tank, just blowing the crap out of everything.
That's two. Last one should be ventilating the core.
Don't crush me. Okay, now stop running into the explosive barrels. As a matter of fact, let's just explode them before we have a chance to run into them. There we go. Oh, you're fast. Can we charge people? That's awesome. I like the thought that came into making the machinery in this game. The technology is very cool. I'm going the wrong way. Where is it? You're dead. This way? Oh, the giant glowing thing right in front of me.
Temperature levels are rising, but it's not enough.
You need to disrupt the core itself. What? Are you crazy? Do you know what that's gonna take? It's gonna take all I got. We have to go in there? I guess we have to go in there. Thought something was moving.
A fusion cell. We'll use that to overload the electron reservoir.
Hurry! Where? Just keep going? Just keep going? Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die! Run! Nice. This is very epic in scale.
I'm bringing the ship around! Run!
Run! Ah, run! I'm burning alive?
Zavala, the weapon is destroyed. Start the attack.
This is very much like the ending of any Halo game. Like, everything just starts blowing up around you and you have to run to get out before the whole planet explodes, but in this case it's just a giant starship. Very cool.
Let's go home.
Very cool. I like this. And it's not even the end yet, apparently. Thought that was the last mission. There's Cade 6.
That's a good job, Colonel.
Colonel.
What's that now? 7 in a row?
There's Hawthorne.
Who needs the light when you got a fine feathered friend by your side? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? I'm right.
He does love his chickens.
Okay. Yeah, that's the rally point where I'll set up the teleporter. Zavala and Akora should be at their marks by now.
Zavala, we're in position.
As are we. Ikora, ready when you are.
Copy. Fire in the hole.
Nice. So I'm guessing Gaul, being like the main bad guy of the story, I guess you don't actually fight him in the story, you have to fight him in a raid or something, or a dungeon. Because I'm pretty sure this is the end of the story.
Okay, let's go.
And we never had to fight Gaul.
Zavala, we're coming around.
Very intense music. Oh, he's got like a massive gun. That's funny. Oh no. Remember, they don't have their light, so if they die, they're dead for good. They're all risking their lives to do this one last attack on the aliens to try and wipe them off the planet.
Falling down all the time.
Where's Cade?
If he's sticking to the plan, he's right where he needs to be. Now we just gotta get you and Ikora up there with him. Well, this changes things. I'll work on this. You need to get moving.
Ikora, Cade is in place and I'm en route. Good luck, Guardian.
She's an honorary guardian now. So what, do I get like a half-hour movie that I get to watch now? Is that what this is? Oh, I guess that's it. Triumph completed. Complete mission 1AU. That is the end of... I think that's the end of what they're calling the red missions.
Oh, the enemy attacks the city, and the Almighty is lost.
Lost? Explain yourself.
Laid waste by the very same Guardian that somehow managed to reclaim its power, and has been humiliating our forces throughout this cursed system. You would know this if you hadn't been wasting your time communing with a machine and the creature who claims to speak with...
Take care your tone, Consul.
My tone?
Oh no.
We will fail in our mission to secure this power and deliver our people. For the first time in the glorious history of the Red Legion, fail because of you and your preoccupations.
It's like Darth Vader and Grand Moff Tarkin.
Traveler Dominus. The cage is complete. The time is now. Claim what is rightfully yours and take this power.
Remember last time we found out he didn't want to take it by force, he wanted to be chosen. He wanted to earn the right to have the power.
Speaker, what more does the Traveler want of
His pride is getting the best of him.
Go. I speak for the Traveler. I never said it spoke to me.
Oh no.
This fixation is over. You have already been chosen, not by some inert machine, but by me. I chose you the day I found you.
Kind of reminds me of Nemesis from Resident Evil 3.
You are what you are. You are Cabal. Cabal wait for nothing. You will take the light. Do what you swore, and give me the vengeance you promised. Look at me, student. Look at me.
Oh, damn.
I will do what I swore.
Now it's like Darth Vader and the Emperor.
And I will take the light.
Did you just kill him? Who comes up with the character design in these games? Like, this character design is insane. So yeah, I guess that's the end of what they're calling the, what was it called? The Red Missions? Can't remember how they phrased it in the game. The Red Legacy. Yeah, the Red War Legacy. The Almighty is finished. Time to go home. Save the Traveler. Take back the city and end this war. Be brave. Oh, so this must be the last one. Alright, let's do it. This must... Snowball, welcome. How's Destiny tonight? We're making a lot of progress in the story. I'm pretty sure we're in like the last level right now of the original story that came with the base game. We destroyed the alien ship that Gaul dude was trying to use to destroy our sun, to kill us.
The Traveler. What's happening?
So we destroyed the ship and saved the planet, but now we're trying to save the Traveler from his contraption that they have, the cage that they have wrapped around it. And all the other Guardians that we've saved, Zavala, Cade 6, and Ikora, went and risked their lives in one last battle to wipe out his forces off of the Earth. And they all survived. So now it's up to us to save the Traveler. And I've been getting alerts all night that my mouse and my headset are like critically low in battery, so we're just gonna hope that they last long enough to do this last level.
The Traveler.
That's why we're here. To stop this madness. Ikora and I are converging on the rally point. Cade's already there.
Where am I supposed to go?
Use the Vex teleporter to jump to the Traveler. If we make it there alive.
We've got your back.
It's been very...
Welcome back, Guardian. Glad you could join the party. Red Legion's using these energy barriers to funnel us into kill boxes. I
Okay.
can hack into the grid and knock it down for short stretches. Stand by.
Like, the last few levels have been very epic in scale, like this is here. Like, this is very cinematic and epic. The last level, we were on the enemy's, like, massive spaceship that was hovering in space over the sun and getting ready to blow it up. And, like, we blew up the core of their spaceship, and when we blew it up, like, fire was just raining down on us from the ship's core, and all of the power just overheating and blowing up and just going to hell, essentially. And it was pretty intense. It was very cinematic moment. It was really cool. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I forgot there is no wall running in this game. I was too used to playing Star Wars. Bummer I missed that. Oh, you can always go back and watch it. But it was very cool. And it ended with, like, us getting on a tank and just essentially blowing everything up. Why did I do that? Save yourself. Save it. Save it. I missed it. Oh, okay. And we found out, like, we tried to change guns, but apparently this handgun is, like, super powerful. Because we tried to change to a machine gun I found, but the machine gun sucked, so I just came back to this handgun. We're essentially beating the entire story with just the original handgun you start the game with. So essentially these are like the last remaining Red Legion forces from the Cabal. Because all of the Guardians wiped out the rest of them. But I've been making a lot of references to Halo tonight because everything's had a really Halo feel to it. Like, I was mentioning earlier that a lot of these games that have like a basic story with the base game and then it like relies on expansions, the story continues, and like in order to get the whole story from start to finish you have to get all the expansions and experience the whole game. Whereas I thought it was pretty cool that like the base game in this game seems to have its own standalone story that you can experience from start to finish. And then each expansion has their own story that you can experience from start to finish. So like, if you wanted to, if this was enough and this is all you wanted to experience, you could experience the base game, get everything you want out of it, but still experience an entire story. Not like miss that much. But if you want more stories with all the same characters in the same universe, then you can go out and buy the expansions afterwards, which is a really cool... Yeah, you can play them all independently, it seems, to me, so far. And that's really cool, because a lot of the games that rely on expansions, like, leave you on a cliffhanger, and they're like, oh, sorry, in order to experience the rest of the story, you're gonna have to spend $60. And then this game, it's like, hey, if you just want to play the original story from start to finish, and that's enough, and that's all you really feel like you need to get out of it, then go ahead. Like, there's no pressure. You still get the full story from start to finish. And like each expansion seems to have its own standalone story that continues from here. Like something else happens after this, and then if you want to experience what happens and see what happens, you can buy the expansion and figure it out. Which I think that is a really cool idea. Oh wow, he just booted me off the side.
Heard that, Poncho.
I love Cade 6, he's so funny. Nathan Fillion was definitely the perfect voice actor for that character. Now, of course, I've only played the base game so far, so I could be wrong in that assumption that I'm making, but it seems that way, because, like, this is the end of the story for this story. Like, this alien Gaul came in, he tried to capture the, Traveler, which is the big planet in the background with the cage on it, and we stopped him. And this is like the last level of that, is to save the Traveler and stop Gaul. So I'm guessing at the end of this level we're going to have to either fight Gaul as the boss, or you have to fight Gaul in a raid with other players as the boss, which is probably more likely. If we fight him at the end of this level, I'll be very surprised, because I'd assume that's the kind of boss that they save for like the raids or the dungeons that you do with like big groups of people. Hey Take, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Because other games, like, they literally, like, nickel and dime you. They'll release a very bare-bones game with hardly any story, and then turn around and be like, oh, well, if you want the story, you gotta buy the expansion. But then the expansion only gives you half the story, so then you have to turn around to buy another expansion for $60 to get the ending of that story. But then if you really want to see what the game has for, like, an end game, you have to buy the other expansion for $60. Wink, wink, wow, wink, wink. My night's going alright. Just trying to play through this story here in Destiny 2. Whee! Hello, you can't come out. There's a shield. Oh, you can go through it. Never mind. Die, punk. I wonder if I still have my old character. Oh god!
Hey, we're seeing a squad of Red Legion flanking your position. What's your status?
Damn it! Next time you get to fix the Vex tech while being shot at.
I would assume you do, because I honestly don't think you can delete a character, because I tried to do it earlier. And if there is a way to do it, I don't know how. But we're only playing through this level, because I think this is the last level of the base story. And I don't have any of the expansions, even if I wanted to play further. And honestly, I don't really know if I'm that interested in buying the expansions. Like, I am interested to see where the story goes from here, mainly just the story, because the story is really cool. Like, for a shooter, this has a better story than most shooters do. Like, it's very sci-fi, very epic in scale, very cinematic, very fun, very Halo-ish in its overarching story. But I don't know if the stories and the expansions are good enough to make them worth buying and experiencing by, like, just the story, or if people buy them mostly for the raids and the extra dungeon content and stuff like that. If I find out that the story and the expansions are really good, like each expansion has a really good story, I might consider getting them. But for now, I'm planning on just ending it after we get through this main story, and maybe I'll come back to it again some other time. I like the expansions. It seemed like a really good, like, having not really known how long this, oh wow, I'm dying. Not really knowing how long the main original game storyline was when I got into this, like, I'm kind of happy it is a little bit shorter, or on the shorter side, because I seem to be having a bad habit lately of choosing to stream story-based games where the stories are like 30 or 40 hours long, and it takes me like weeks and weeks to get through the game. Whereas this was like a nice divergence from that, to play a story that I could get through in like just a couple weeks of streaming instead of having to stream for weeks and weeks and weeks. So it seems like the kind of thing that I could come back and play an expansion later as like a break in between other games, if each expansion storyline is about as short as this main game storyline was, because the storyline so far, if this is the last level, seems to only be about 6 hours long. And if each expansion is about 6 hours long, it's something that I could put in between other streams as I finish games, finish the longer games, and want something quick and light to play. Oh god. Oh god. His arm's gone. One of them, your character actually says something once.
We need your help, Guardian.
Yeah, Cade just got his arm shot off, apparently he needs help. Do I get up there? Yes.
The Traveler. Gaul found a way to drain its light. It's the only explanation. Guardian, we have to stop him.
I love how they kind of put like platforming sections in between the levels.
It's over.
It's really cool. Most shooter games don't really do that. It's not over until that fat lady sings, Ghost. And I ain't hearing no opera.
If we don't make it out of this alive, know that I've never been prouder to be part of your fire team.
It's gonna get all emotional.
If we have to die, at least we'll die in the shadow of the Traveler, old friend.
Aww.
We're about to die and you're still making speeches?
I love his character, it's so perfect. Oh, what the hell was that? The character acted like he was about to do a drop kick or something, then he just stopped. Oh, I just wasted my knife throw on accident. My favorite move in the whole game. Wasted. Yeah, the speaker, actually, the guy who speaks for the Traveler, talked at the end of the last episode, right before they, I'm assuming, killed him.
Don't shoot that.
Oh no! Zavala!
Guardian.
Cade, is your arm gone?
It's all on you now.
His arm is gone! Oh god! His arm was gone.
Force command ship. It's as close to the Travelers we can get you.
That's a nice touch. His armor's actually broken in half. That's funny. Be brave. For all of us. I'm not brave, I'm not brave. Get me off the ship. I hate these dogs. Oh god. There's so many of them. That did not work. Got him. Yep, I still have all my stuff. So you've played through all the expansions, so your character's probably like max level, or at least max of the last expansion you played. Oh god! I'm stuck. Hey, I'm familiar with this. This is the exact same layout the other ship had. When we went to the core to blow it up.
There's the Traveler. We're getting close.
Yeah, I don't think you get any of like the really high level gear or any of the really good stuff until you play like the raids and the dungeons and stuff. Which, I'll be honest, I don't really have any intention of ever doing, but I really just play these games just to experience the story and that's it. Catch! Dummy. I don't know why I love that move so much. Alright, time to get serious. Where's the big guy? Oh, you're so dead, dude. And I got new gloves? Awesome! Oh wait, go up. Bye! Thanks for trying to kill me. A lot of people would probably argue that the raids and the dungeons are like the main point of playing the game, but unless they actually have story behind them, it has no appeal to me whatsoever. That's awesome looking. Holy cow. That's crazy. It's massive. Wow. Just the scale of, like, the design of everything in this game is really well done. Just wait, this part is amazing. Is this gonna be Gaul? Dominus Gaul.
Traveler would send you to face me once more.
Yeah, the last time you saw us, he boot kicked us in the face right off the side of his building.
Annihilator of suns, raiser of 1,000.
See, I wasn't sure if we were actually gonna fight him at the end of the story, or if you'd have to go fight him as a raid boss. But it's cool that you actually do fight him at the end of the story. Keeps the story independent of the raids and the dungeons, which is good, because I don't like the games that force you to play the raids and stuff to get the rest of the story out of it. You haven't become legends until you kill me. But please don't do that. Alright, just go straight to that. Oh, it's saying immune, isn't it? I get it. Where is he? Yeah, I know your name's Gaul. Shut up. Like, even the level designs of the boss fights are very Halo-ish. Like, there's an objective that you have to keep going to or blowing up while you're fighting the boss. Destiny just makes... Bungie just makes really good games. he behind me?
Let your city die! Give up! You have nothing to fight for!
Where is it? Go, go, go! Land right on it. Nice. I got a knife too, son. Oh, he's taking the light in from the Traveler. Oh god, there's so many more bad guys here than I thought there were. Back up, retreat, retreat. What the heck was that move? Apparently the other skill that's down there on my skill bar that I was trying to figure out what it did earlier. I don't even know what button that was. V? It was like a dodge or something. Go get it. There's item. Whew. Oh, he's so dead. Let's go see his dead body. Aww. Nice. That was a cool boss fight. He's an angel.
Traveler, do you see me now?
It's like a really cool special effects.
I am immortal. A god.
Milk boy.
You have failed.
Oh, he got the light before I killed him. So now he can't die, he'll just keep coming back. He is light. Oh, the Traveler destroyed itself to stop him. So kind of a good ending, kind of not. We kinda didn't save the Traveler at all, because it just shattered into a million pieces. But at least Gaul's dead, so I guess there's good news and bad news? All he wanted was for the light, for the Traveler to see him and notice him. And see him as worthy of having the light, and at the very last second it split open and saw him, just long enough to blow him apart. Where's Cade and his one less arm? Hey, how do you get his arm back? I thought that would have been a cool, like, continuous thing, is after this original story of the game, he just always has one arm from there on. But I guess he's a robot, so they could just manufacture another arm onto him. Oh, I get the applause I so yearned for. The recognition. Ah, it feels good. It feels real good.
The light lives in all places. In all things. You can block it. Even try to trap it. But the light will find its way.
Kind of regret making my guy look so evil. Like he looks like a bad guy, not a good guy. So the Traveler broke. And that's the end of the original story. That's pretty cool. Like I really love the fact that it has its own confined story in itself without including the expansions. That's awesome. I look like the Terminator with my enemy's blood splattered across my face. That was a very cool story. Like, the story itself is very short. It's only like 6 hours, maybe 5 hours even long. But like every section of the story got more and more epic in scale as the story progressed until that last level is just like super epic. The last couple levels, actually, the level before the last one was actually probably the most epic one, where you board on his spaceship that they were trying to destroy the sun with, and you have to like go in and blow it up and then escape, kind of like the end of Halo 1 when you blow up the Halo and have to escape. But then that boss fight at the end was really cool too. I like how it all just wraps up neatly in a little package, like a nice 5-hour cinematic story. It's pretty cool. So from the explosion, the light spread across the galaxy. Goodness, that was a huge... It was a very wide blast radius. Oh, and then what? The light woke up some alien species, yeah, that didn't even know we existed, probably, until the light blasted them. Then they're like, ooh, I want that. We want that. That's kind of cool how they connect it to a new story at the very end. Woke up a different alien species out in space. That's cool. Like, I really like how they did the story. It made sense. It had a complete story from start to middle to end. It had intense moments. Had a lot of weight to it, a lot of you being incredibly important to the story, you being the main person who's going to save the galaxy, and like they rely on you because you're the only one who still has the light of the Guardian, and all of the other people that are like the main characters put their lives on the line, and Cade lost an arm but then got an arm back, I guess. It was really cool. I like the way they did it. And then right when you think your story's wrapped up, it has that little flash of a cutscene at the end showing you how it's going to connect to the next story. So what is the next story? The next story is... Guess we'll go see what this does. I don't know what this does. That is a good teaser to the next story. That's pretty good, pretty cool the way they did that. And it's really interesting how, like, Gaul being the main bad guy of the story literally was only on the screen for, like, maybe 3 cutscenes throughout. But it was still enough to make him look like a really imposing figure. And make you know that, like, this guy's the master, like, the main bad guy. Like, he's badass. Like, he's gonna be a hard fight. And that's the one thing I would say is kind of weird about the story, is it really didn't seem to have a very high difficulty level. Like, it seems really easy, honestly. Like, I only died a few times through the whole story. But I think that's the purpose, is because the story is like the introduction of the gameplay mechanics. Then once you play the story, you're expected to go play the dungeons and the raids, and as you play the raids, the difficulty goes higher and higher and higher. The story in this type of game, I think, is really just meant to be like an introduction to the way the game works. Ooh. I still need to figure out if there's a way to make my helmet actually show up on my character. Because honestly, I kind of like the helmet better than I like the way I made my face look. Oh, my item level is getting so high. Submachine gun sucked. I tried it earlier and it's just not anywhere near as good as the pistol. Where's that? I want that as my primary weapon. How do I do that? I want you up there. How do I do that? There's gotta be a way to make that happen. I get that up here? No? Well done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was nothing really. Just all in a day's work. So let's go see what this other piece of story does. I don't know if this actually continues the story from the base game or if it's gonna like connect to the first expansion or what. This might actually come with the first expansion now, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked that deep into it. But considering this is a free game, like, it's really fun. Like, for a free game, this is definitely the most fun I've had with a free-to-play game ever. Most free-to-play games are fun for, like, the first hour or two, and then it's just kind of like, I can see why it's free, but this game definitely has a... Oh, I can't double jump here. This game definitely has a very high production value considering they made it free now. So she has moved into the city. Look, the city's all rebuilt. It's all pretty. Traveler doesn't look that good, but you know what? Oh well.
Make way, everybody. Hero, coming through.
We have witnessed the miraculous. The Traveler has
You better
reawakened.
not let this whole saving the day thing go to your head, or I'm gonna
Hawthorne
regret
has
my
returned to the
decision.
city. Zavala convinced her to
Yeah,
continue her role as guide for both new and
Thought you'd
old
be rid of me
guardians.
by now. Nope, I'm sticking around. Zavala convinced me. Can you believe it? We talked a lot about the clans I put together. He likes them. Thinks they'd be a good addition to the
So this
city.
is gonna like
So,
start the
here I am.
dungeons and the
Still feels crazy
raids.
to me, but
Excuse me.
these days, what's not? The Traveler is alive. Old rules don't apply anymore. But hey, never really liked rules.
So even though the Traveler's broken, it's still working. So everybody has their light back now. So yeah, this will like... All of this is way lower level than I need. So this is like all raid related, quest related from here on out.
Catch you later.
So yeah, I think that is... Well, no, here's another quest.
No one in the city.
I never thought the Traveler would wake again. If the Traveler was testing me, I think I failed.
Oh, Akora.
Being wrong is a new experience for me.
Oh, okay.
Now, I see that the mysteries of this universe are far deeper than I ever dreamed. In the Traveler's light, whole new worlds of possibility unfurl before us. For the first time in centuries, I have no idea what the future holds.
Alright.
Isn't it exciting?
Sure is. Cora realized that the more we learn, the less we know. She now reflects on past events and meditates on the bright future promised by a reborn and living traveler. She has also found in you a friend, someone she can trust. For her, that can be rare. Return to Akora Ray to relive past Red War activities. So you can replay any of the missions from that original story we just finished, which is pretty cool. So now we have to go talk to Amanda Holiday. I'm guessing that we're just going to talk to all of the characters from the main story and they're all going to give us like their closing comments about what happened. And each one will unlock like a different portion of the game. That first one was raids and dungeons, then she was replaying the original story's missions. And what will this one do? Oh, the gunsmith. I was supposed to talk to you. What's up?
You don't look too banged up.
Okay, it's just a side mission.
We all appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Where is Amanda Holiday?
Very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
This way. I do like the little quest trackers so you don't get lost. Amanda Holiday, what do you have to say about everything that happened?
How you like my new setup? Though sometimes I still look up and expect to see the old hangar. Ah, well. Ain't the first time I've had to start over. Forward momentum. It's a beautiful thing.
Amanda Holiday is back in the hangar and doing what she loves most, tinkering with and rebuilding ships and sparrows. She might not be a Guardian, but she certainly left her mark on the Red War. So it's kind of like the epilogue of the story now. You get to see what everybody's doing since the end of the story.
Check 'em out.
So what's the next one? Oh, just kidding. As I was saying a minute ago, it really helps having these markers so you don't get lost as I run into a dead end. I'm Pickle Rick. Now we're gonna go talk to Zavala. Get our little epilogue from him.
I helped build these walls, you know. I was proud of them. I still am. But walls don't just keep out our enemies. They keep us in. It can be easy to forget that. In this, the start of our new golden age.
There's a floor's
city
lava
of
challenge in the
anywhere and
tower.
everywhere humanity sets foot, we will venture outward. We will dare to behold the unknown.
Like the
We
alien
will
race
walk
that we
upon
woke
new
up.
planets, and one day, in the light of distant stars, and Guardian,
Yes?
you will lead the way.
It is the way. Zavala carries upon his shoulders the burden of guilt for the loss of the city. The truth is, this is a wake-up call for all humanity. It's time to shore up our defenses and take the fight to our enemies. Report back to Zavala for nightfall and strike activity. So those are like mini raids, if I understand correctly.
Plummeting towards the last city, and we have no way to stop it. Anna believes that the war-mind Rasputin can prevent this catastrophe. It hasn't helped us before. I don't trust it will now. But I failed to get the job done. Now all I can do is prepare the city for all possible contingencies. Go to Anna. Get her whatever she needs. Rasputin swore to protect humanity. It's time we hold it to that promise.
So the Almighty was the ship, the massive ship that we destroyed before the last level. I am a leader, natural-born leader. And the Almighty was a ship they were using to try and destroy the sun, and we blew it up. But apparently after we blew it up, it just started floating towards the city. So that's what he's saying right now, is it's starting to fall slowly onto the last city. Anna believes Rasputin can help destroy the Almighty before it hits the city. He's reluctant to trust the war mind, but asks you to go to Mars to speak with Anna. Anna, like from Frozen? So this is the second story, that's why it has a different logo on it. Oh, I didn't know the second story was included in the base game. I thought it was just the main Red War story. That's pretty cool. I don't get to talk to Cade 6? Why not? What the heck? Well, there you go. Yeah, we'll check this first mission out of the next story just to see what it's about. Then we'll call it a wrap after that. But I'm happy. Like, the stories in this game are, like, self-contained. They're short. They're very easy to play through. I enjoy that. Like, I don't like games that have stories that you have to buy the expansions to experience the whole story. It's really cool the way they did this. Any chance I can join? Actually, we're probably just going to talk to her, take, and then, like I said, we're probably just going to be done for the night. But if I decide to play Destiny 2 again anytime soon, you're welcome to join. Interesting. That was weird. Thought it was like loading up a cutscene or something, and then it just loads a loading screen. So Mars must have been the planet that was added with the first expansion, or the second story, I guess. Because we never had to go to Mars before now.
Anything I can help with?
Can't get a breakout here, Guardian. The Cabal aren't happy about losing their grip on Mars, and the Hive are like a bad dream I just can't wake up from. Regardless, we'll keep pushing them all back with your help. Anna Bray offers bounties, quests, and rewards for completing activities on Mars. Hive are a constant threat to Mars and to humanity, and Rasputin wants to do his part. Bring the Hive to him and he'll gather all the information he needs to help us keep the planet safe. To that end, would you care to pick a fight? Successfully complete the final wave of escalation protocol and open the final chest using a fully charged encrypted cache key. So this is another trying to get you to play the Nightfalls and the quests and the raids and stuff like that.
I've been digging through Rasputin's data repository, and I found a blank spot in his artificial cortex. It's not like it was erased. His brain is structured to work like ours. It's more like it was suppressed. Now, some may think mere mortals shouldn't be poking around at suppressed Warmind memories.
Thrall headed for our position. Don't let them get close.
But there is nothing mere or mortal about you. That's a compliment, by the way, in case it sounds weird. We're going to solve this puzzle together.
As you approach, Anna frowns in slight confusion as she listens to a few lines of Warmind code echoing from a nearby console. Rasputin's asking you for a favor, she translates. It's a little strange. Are you feeling up for some field duty? He says he wants to get to know you better.
What a time to be alive.
What?
I don't think anyone has ever thrown a spaceship at us before. So that's new.
It's kind of my doing, actually. I blew it up out of the sky.
It'll take months to recall all his war sats from deep space, and we're going to need something big to break through the Almighty's hull. Rasputin has a plan B. He's firing up the support systems linked to old Braytech bunkers, spec'd for arms production. We'll have to drop in and finalize the connections manually. They're on closed networks. Let's pay Big Red a visit first. Look, I know arming the Warmind doesn't sit well with the Vanguard, but it's either that, or we lose the city.
I can't promise we'll get out of this without a few scrapes. Anna tells you as you approach, but Rasputin can help. Right now he needs our help too. He's hoping you can pay him a visit. Seraph Tower events across the... I get it. Okay.
Stay sharp.
So it's essentially just linking me to the next storyline, but I don't know if I can actually do it. Interesting. Doop, 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 doop.
If I missed something, let me know.
Oh, so yeah, this is where the grind starts, apparently. So, Rasputin has requested an audience with you, but first you must collect light. Collect orbs of light and defeat combatants around Hellas Basin with abilities in your super, before you can continue the story. So yeah, this is where the grinding part of the story comes into play, I guess. But that's cool. At least I know we can continue the story and do the next story missions. But have a good night, Take. I'm actually ending the stream here because I'm not going to be doing any grinding for now. I think we're at a good stopping point, having wrapped up the main story. Very cool ending, very intense and cinematic. I like it. I don't know if I'll keep playing the expansions and stuff. I kind of like the story where it's at, but I am kind of interested to see where it goes from here because I do like the way they do it, the design, the aesthetics of everything. It's all really, really well done. It's all really huge in scope, and it's really interesting to see what they could do that would be bigger scope than what we've already seen. But for now, we'll leave it there. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks for watching. I'm having fun playing it, but we'll probably just do it in spurts. We'll probably play each story chapter in between other streams whenever I feel like mixing it up a little bit. But for now, thanks for joining. I enjoyed what we've done so far, and that was a really cool story. I liked it. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.